To be fair.
To be fair. Excuse me, I always get a little bit carried away. We started, by the way. So welcome to the Soundcheck Louisiana local podcast. We tired. We super tired right now.
Practice, fam.
We just got done with a little pracky sesh, last minute pracky sesh, before we go embark on this quote unquote tour we got coming up here next week.
Why does it have to be in quotes?
I'm gonna need you to talk a little bit louder
Why does it have to be in quotes?
because I'm not convinced.
I
Not
mean,
convinced.
I don't know
What
why.
is your definition of a tour?
I don't know. Selling out to stadiums. I mean, is that
That's-
not what's about to happen? Because
I
if
feel like
that's what's
that's-
about to
I don't know about
happen,
all
then
that,
let's
Chief.
go. We going on tour.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the fire marshal has contacted each venue and saying that we have to move it
I'm pretty sure that,
because there's
Go
too many people that are going on Facebook.
or is it just 'cause like we that hot though?
Uh,
No. Okay.
Simmer down on that ego a little bit.
What was that?
No, I'm a dreamer.
We're gonna get demonetized because we're making so much money off this podcast.
You're so right.
All of our 6 or 7 episodes and our, collective 500 views.
We own none,
That's
of the, none of the
highballing.
rights to these songs on this podcast.
More than most of our streams, but anyways.
Yeah, let's not do that. So we actually don't have anything really to talk about. We're just, we're gonna
Throwing a
wing
little
this
BS
thing.
around.
We can
Karen.
introduce ourselves since
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard
you're
of.
so right.
I guess we should do that, considering. You know what? I said it. We tired. I'm tired. I don't know about you guys. I'm tired. But yeah, sure. Go ahead. Round the table.
All right, I guess I'll start. I'm so I'm Aaron, currently filling in for Casey on bass for the Weekend Transit for y'all's little soiree of a tour.
He is the guitarist and backup screamer for Prophet Pariah.
Yay! Insert
Insert the
yay.
clappy hands.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
guess.
Oh,
Nah,
no.
I'm gonna need to
I
hear
love
a
those
little
guys
more
sometimes.
pride and
Anyways.
satisfaction in your work, sir.
I do have satisfaction in my work. Sometimes it's a pain. Sometimes it's just
It's a marriage, is what it is.
yeah, it really is. Being
It's
in
a
a band
marriage
is a
of
marriage.
multiple men.
It's the music biz, my man.
Yeah.
It's just what we deal with. And if you haven't noticed, there's a third voice in this episode, and Aaron won't stop talking long enough for
Yeah.
him
Aaron,
to
it's time for
introduce
you to
himself.
Shut up.
I guess I'm the most quiet person here. But I.
Anywho, I'm Will. I sing for the Weekend Transit.
Boo.
Yeah.
Not Will Boo, just Weekend Trans as a whole boo. Trash.
It's a large boo.
Hey, you guys want to see me dunk?
Grab rim.
Grab rim. Blew it.
Big oops.
So let's talk a little bit about this tour that's going on. First, I want to point it out that me and Trey have been working on a playlist for the tour, and it's comprised of 100% modern pop country.
Well, good thing I'll be sleeping.
We actually made it with you in mind.
Perfect.
Yeah, we put a lot of Florida Georgia Line on there.
Yeah. That's that's actually my favorite band.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
They're pretty hardcore, right?
I'm not gonna lie. I went on Amazon and I bought some little, like a whole baggie of purple earphones to put in my ears. I got myself a neck pillow, so like I'm gonna be riding first class in this cramped ass vehicle that we're gonna be in. So
We're gonna get one of those like like those Corvette trailers. Like it looks like the back of the car.
oh, it's a yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
it's
get
like
one
a
of
car,
those.
but then
and-
like it turns into a truck, right?
no,
that
like this
thing?
is no. It's like one of I don't know how to explain it. It's like a little little small trailer that's like very small. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, like the thing that goes on a hitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you don't want to hear our music, you can go in that.
Well, that's fine.
As long as you don't have to hear the music.
I won't be able to hear anything. So, as I said,
Well, that's fine. So, I want to take bets. Who is going to be the first to get mad at somebody else, and who are the people going to be on this tour? Who's gonna throw the first quote unquote verbal
I think I
punch?
can answer that. I'm gonna go say that. I'm gonna go ahead and say that someone's gonna get mad at John first. And I think it's gonna be a collective of the four of us.
Well, John.
Oh, we love
No,
John.
we love John.
Absolutely love John.
John is our brother, and
John is wonderful, but
John also.
John
left.
is also John.
And he also said that this was going to be a great time to do this podcast, and then he's like, I'm leaving. I rode out.
He's gonna do that to us on tour. Second show, he's gonna be like, oh, I got my cat's birthday, and leave.
Got to breastfeed my cats.
To breastfeed my cats.
I was gonna put my bets on actually. You and Trey. Tossing words around first more than anybody.
Mike and Trey.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I'm sure we will. I'm not going to lie.
I think it's gonna be whoever's driving and whoever's navigating first. I think it's just gonna be one of those classic. Should have turned here, but you didn't turn here because you're not listening.
Oh, yeah. I actually think I would have made the same bet, by the way. Trey's going to get mad at me for something. I'm going to say something, and Trey's going to get mad at me.
Aaron better take some Ambien.
Aaron
this
on
tour then.
plentiful sleep is not a fun Aaron.
Oof.
Oh,
Big
man.
oof.
Burn. Roasted. Poor Aaron. You've fit in quite well thus far, but I feel like you haven't really caught the full gravity of the weekend transit.
Maybe not. I'm looking forward to it.
That's
Don't.
some beautiful
That was
optimism. That was beautiful.
You shouldn't.
Well, the reason why I like it so much because it's a lot different pace than what I'm used to in Providence. So, like, not saying that y'all's music is not.
It's easier.
Hey, can there
a
we
little bit easier to play.
You know what? Hey, hold on. There's something wrong with your mic. Yeah. No.
What about now?
Yeah. Which this may be a problem. You may have literally been talking for
Was
and
his mic not turned on the whole time?
it might not have been.
Man, are you serious?
Let's take an intermission and see if we can hear Aaron.
And we're back with more of Aaron screwing up the podcast.
Damn it, Aaron.
Not my fault.
No, it's not your fault. It's Will's crap gear fault.
I mean,
Own up to it.
It happens. It'd be like that sometimes.
It's
I
okay
got
if you.
half good and half crap stuff. Now we're using the half good stuff.
Well, the good thing is we have a lot of crap here,
Yeah.
so the chances of us having stuff that works is pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, what were we talking about?
We're talking about you and Trey fighting.
Yeah. I mean, just I'm not going to roast Trey because I feel like Trey needs to be present to be roasted. I want him here to defend himself so he can get mad at me.
Fair enough. Seems logical.
I think so. So what are we going to do? We're going to Florida for one day. That's going to be what, a 12-hour ride?
Between our Tennessee show and our Florida show, it's gonna be something. It's definitely gonna be something.
So I just want to do something in Florida. Florida's like my favorite.
Like hitting up a beach or something like
Let's
that.
do
Well, like
it.
it's on the nasty water side of
Yeah.
Florida, but we will have a chance for pretty water when we hit South Carolina, Myrtle
Yeah,
Beach.
that's going
I'm
to be
actually
nice.
really excited about that, to be honest.
I'm gonna take my top off.
Are you?
I think I might do it.
It's been a little while since I've seen that.
It's
I've never
bring
seen that, so I'm
sunglasses.
intrigued.
bring sunglasses.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna bring a welding mask.
That's more better.
Oh crap! Somebody give me a topic or something. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a terrible host right now. I have nothing to talk about.
It's all good. We all tired. I mean, I feel that. So, what are you excited about the most for tour?
Getting away from work for a week.
Yeah.
Is that really it? Like
If-
just that one
honestly,
thing.
I'm going into this thing with the mindset that if every show is a bust, at least it's a vacation away from work.
Yeah. And I think and like when I say time away from work, yeah, like I'm excited that we're going on tour and everything, but I guess it's like we get to go. All right, I'm getting a little bit deep. So we get to go live a little bit like freely for a week, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's just going to be us and the boys, you know, just on the road, bullshitting the whole time. You know, it's doing something that a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people just have, you know, when you tell them, you know, hey, yeah, we're going on tour. We're going, you know, for 6 days in 6 different states. We're going to be on the road, probably terrible hygiene, you know, talking
Sleeping
about
in a car on a daily basis.
sleeping
Showers
in the car,
maybe every other day.
using bottles of water as
Brush our teeth.
toothbrush water and whatnot. Gas station showers, things
I'm a
like
shower in
that.
the sink.
Yeah, that's all we need.
We
Some
call that a pour bath, but anyways.
some of that foamy soap bath. Yeah, so people think we're, you know, when I tell them like, yeah, that's what we're doing, they're like, are you serious? You know.
So here we go. Here's an engagement part. If anybody who has been on tour that's listening to this has any tips for, you know, some first time tour people, let us know, 'cause
Which-
we don't know what the hell we're doing. We're kind of going into this thing blind.
What should we pack? What are some like little knickknacks that are good to have while you're on the road?
See, and I was actually talking to my guitar teacher, Angel Vivaldi. I'm pretty sure y'all heard of him before or heard me talk about him before. Anyway, he goes on tour all the time, and one of the big things that he told me when I asked him, hey, we're going on tour, anything that we should keep in mind, and one of the biggest things he talked about was staying healthy on tour. Like,
yeah.
try not to eat like crap as much as we can, and, you know, if we can find some place where we could just somehow, like, even like the smallest bit of a workout
Yeah,
helps out as well.
Yeah, that's definitely something.
I think our main issue.
Uh-oh. Check your cable.
Still going in? All right, go.
I think our biggest issue is going to be sleeping. Honestly, like how do you even get sleep on the road?
I don't know what's going on with these
Well, we
cables.
don't have a tour bus like most big name musicians, so I think we're just kind of shit out of luck on that one.
Yeah, I feel like that's the hardest part of being on tour with when you're a DIY band who doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have the, you know, the big RV or the big vehicle to really get around in.
Yeah, nobody's gonna want to be on that kumbaya type bullshit where it's like, guys, we're on tour, let's have a good time, you know, and everybody's like sleep deprived and whatnot.
That'll be everybody like the first day,
Yeah.
like when
Like
we're driving to Alabama.
3 hours into our drive, everyone's gonna be like, all right, I gotta get out of this vehicle.
Dude, you know what's gonna kill me? When I go on long rides, I like to have like a Monster or a Red Bull and all this and that and the
You're
other.
gonna be pooping, huh?
That's the problem. Talking about staying healthy and stuff, dude. I'm bad about like.
Maybe
ooh,
you should like not drink that.
Hey, valid point. I think that's what I'm getting at. No, man, but that's just it though.
I got me some B12 stuff. I'm not a big fan of Monster, but it also doesn't make me poop like Monster would. So
But
There's-
I mean, I'm the pot calling the kettle black here because I'm the guy who like stays up until like almost 5 o'clock in the morning and be like, oh, I got work at 10. Let me go grab a Bang energy drink and mix that with like
vodka.
no, not vodka. No,
let's see how fast I
That's
can make
bad.
my heart rate without dying.
Mixing that and also nicotine, then yeah, the rest is history.
Fun fact:
The bubbles.
Bang is 300 milligrams of caffeine, and the recommended daily dose max is 400. So just in one
You're
drink,
pretty much
Really?
yeah,
Huh.
just in one drink, you're getting almost your recommended daily max. And if you're like me and drink fast, you're getting that in about 30 minutes at most. More like 15.
I try to pace it a little bit.
I'm bad about it, dude. I'm especially bad about, like, I love snacks from gas station snacks and stuff. It's like it's the little things, you know? It's like, oh, we're going on a trip. Got to get that Monster. Got to get them peanuts. Got to get them snack bars and all that.
That beef jerky, son.
That jerky. But like you
I'm
said,
trying to pack like protein bars and stuff for the
Right.
road. As much of it tastes like chalk, but
that's
do what you
better
gotta
than
do.
staying in the bath. Which actually, that might keep you in the bathroom. All
Mhm.
that protein.
yeah, I'm used to it, so it doesn't really affect me as much.
Yeah, well.
Who's the worst driver on this trip?
Let's not talk about what we saw earlier.
Did you
He
guys know
almost ran
that
a red light.
they changed the light that means go to red?
They did that in
Evidently,
Aaron's mind, at least.
yes. Aaron didn't get that. Aaron got that memo. Nobody else did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the worst driver? I think I'm not gonna say I'm the worst, but I will not say I'm the best. I think me and Trey are equally as meh of drivers.
I want to say this, and I feel bad for roasting him when he's not here, but this is the second time. But has any one of y'all ever rode with John?
Once I rode with John one time,
I've never. So
and I mean it wasn't a bad ride if I remember right, but
I
I
think
feel
we-
like he would be a bad driver.
I
though.
think I think it was pretty. We rode with him going to Lafayette one show way back when, if I remember correctly, and it wasn't that great.
No
It was
fast.
it was fast. It was but it wasn't like a good fast.
It was like constantly clenching the door, the oh shit bar on
Yeah,
the door.
But
Or shit
I think
handle.
I'm also a very bad passenger seat driver as well. So
Oh yeah, then you're
think,
definitely not a passenger when I'm driving.
you want I'm a good navigator. I will say that. You
Oh,
want me
man.
navigating?
If there's like an inkling of my wife that I see in you whenever you are the passenger, I am stopping the car, pulling over, and you're getting in the back. That is me and we got better, but me and my wife, anytime we'd go on a trip, oh my god, dude, that was always our first fight. Whenever we get close to where we're going, she'd get mad at me because I either missed a turn that was impossible to make or whatever. And if you do that, yeah, pulling over.
yeah, see, that's like driving or riding with Asa. I try to imagine that there's a brake pedal in the passenger seat, but there's not. And
You
Like the
That-
driver's ed vehicle.
Yeah.
dude, I'm just kind of like, why are we not slowing down? Oh God.
This doesn't work. The imaginary doesn't work.
Just holding on to the handle and just breathe.
So we gotta have a turnout for this Monday show at Wingfingers.
You know, it had a very good response on Facebook, but we just need everyone to follow through because this first show is really going to set the tone for, the rest of the tour.
Yeah.
And we need all the support we can get.
So what can we do for the people that show up?
We just-
Encouraging words and high fives for everyone,
Absolutely. Trey gives good hugs, so
like a bear.
if
Teddy
you're
bear.
if you're feeling down and out, go see Trey at this Lafayette show here on Monday at Wingfingers because it'll change your life.
And
It'll change your
also,
life.
if you're really feeling very low at a very low point, just remember you're not Casey.
Oof. Casey's not here to defend himself.
I know.
either.
I hope he listens to it. I'm going to tell him to listen to it just for this. Did y'all listen to our first episode?
Yeah, okay, you did talk highly of Casey there, so I
But
think
we
it's-
roasted him before that.
it was like a
I don't think I
compliment
fully
sandwich.
watched the first one. I know I watched like the last 2 or 3.
It's okay. You're not a true fan.
I'm sorry. I'm a bad friend.
I've got my Soundcheck podcast shirt on right now. Where are you at, Aaron?
And we didn't even get him made yet.
No.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
Well, that's cool.
But anyway, we haven't announced it yet, but we're gonna come up with a little something, a little contest or a chance to get some free The Weekend Transit merch. So look out for that. To be honest, we haven't figured out what we're gonna do yet, but we have a whole case full of merch that is just ready to be given out. I will say that.
Yes. Whole case full of merch that is dying to be in your hands. We want to give you things. We want to give you free things. Free is fun. It's fun for us to see people with our logo supporting us and whatnot. We appreciate it. Appreciate it. So you know, I'm tired, fam.
We just got finished. For those listening, we just got finished finalizing our set. We added a couple things. Added a song, a new song of ours. So it should be fun. Should be exciting.
Oh yeah, we haven't played that one live yet.
No, I'm
Oh,
excited to
yeah.
do that, even though it's like the hardest song to play in our set.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
I'm feeling pretty confident though. Came a long way since my very first practice.
Yeah,
with
Aaron
y'all.
we had about a month,
Yeah, about a
or
month.
so to really sit down and prepare. With Aaron for this it's only a week long, and it's only a few songs when you sit down and really like look at the big picture of it. But it sucks to learn a whole set of new songs in in such a little bit of time.
Not only that, but like it almost feels like I'm covering a song almost, and I feel like it's a lot harder to cover a song than it is to write your own material.
To perform it, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that. I feel that.
because like of course like me and Prophet, like we're just playing our stuff, like it's like the back of our hand now, and when I'm here practicing with y'all, like I have to actually like really think ahead, make sure just having the little voice on my shoulder, like, hey, don't mess up.
Don't worry, we still all do too, and it's our own material. So, and it's also
don't know that,
probably pretty hard for you to learn stuff whenever you have to try to learn tabs on the back of a dirty cardboard box with grease stains on it.
At Casey, anyway.
So Casey, I sent a message to Casey one day, and it's like, hey, any way you can. It was early in the month of Aaron practicing with us. I was like, hey, any way you can go ahead and send us something, or send us your bass parts so Aaron can kind of sit down and look at them and practice them. And he's like, yeah, sure, no problem. And like a day later, he sends me something he written in traffic in his vehicle. It was a cardboard box with tabs all over.
And it wasn't in order either.
It was like figure
like
it out.
intro,
Figured
like
out.
intro, like bridge was next. I'm like, where's the verse at? And it was like at the bottom. And I'm like, okay, this is just messing me up now.
Oh, Casey.
I'm pretty sure he actually threw like a couple of letters in there too. I don't know how you translate letters on a
0 0
fretboard.
1 1 3 8.
Binary.
Purple B. It's Morse code.
And some of the stuff that he put on there, I was just kind of like, that's not the right note. That's out of key.
This is not even right.
Guess I'm going by ear, but I end up getting everything and sorting everything out, and I'm excited. I really am. I think we're gonna have fun. There's probably gonna be some days that we're gonna be at each other's throats, nonetheless, being cooped up in a car for hours and hours on end.
We'll get the aggression out on stage.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, and
we're gonna bring the boxing gloves too, just in case. Just in case we gotta throw it
that'd
out.
just be fun. Let's just box in the sand in Myrtle Beach.
Dude, that's actually a fantastic idea.
That's a workout for you.
That's a fantastic
Just don't hit me
idea.
in the face, please.
Speaking of that comment you made about working out, my only concern there is I feel as if our hygiene will already be bad enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this:
sweaty
we
guy.
played a show with a dope ass band, Vagrants, and I don't remember the lead singer's name, so I apologize, but he had a whole dumbbell, or I say a workout bar,
Barbell.
a barbell, and a stack of weights, and he was over there like right outside the venue, like working out
On
before
the
the show.
side of
So like
wing fingers, fang wangers.
Fang
Yep.
Wangers.
A lot of bands do that.
He
like,
was. I will give it to him. He's a dedicated man for that.
Yeah, dude, I was actually thoroughly impressed. I feel like a lot of people were like, "What is this dude doing?" But I was like, "Nah, that's
Get it-
that's
get
what's
it in,
up."
dog.
staying healthy on tour. Like
Yeah.
honestly, like even when I was talking, like Angel Vivaldi does that same stuff as well. I remember watching him in New Orleans. Then after the show and everything's said and done, I'm driving out. I stop somewhere to get something to eat. And I look on social media. And next thing I know, he's in the parking lot of Southport Music Hall with a whole ass barbell rack and like a bench press seat, just going at it.
I don't think we're gonna do that, but
Well, we don't really have the
you know
room.
you know what
Yeah,
I will
no.
bring. I will bring a basketball, because if we see a a basketball court somewhere at after we've already stopped, I think I'm gonna have to school Trey. I really do.
What you trying to prove?
I just
You just want to
I just
cross them
wanna-
up real quick?
gotta cross them up real quick. Cause I'm gonna even pack. I'll pack my basketball shoes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Trey, if you're listening, bring your Jordans, homie.
I got side. Feel me? I got line. I miss them days. I was thinking about that the other day. You know, what's such a morbid and sad thought is you never. Sometimes you don't know that you're doing something for the last time. You're doing something. You're just like, shit. This is fun. It's just like another time, but you didn't realize that was the last time you'll ever do it. I just thought about that when we used to play intramural basketball back in college. We didn't think about that was the last game we were ever going to play, like that. It just was.
And we would go. Probably should have been studying at the time.
Nah, we
But-
passed.
At McNeese, go Pokes. Me and Mike and a bunch of our friends we would all go to the rec center, like 4 times a week. I felt, and
For
play
like
basketball for
3
at least 3
at a
hours
time.
until the place closed.
We were in fantastic shape back then, dude.
Yep.
Oh man, the good old days.
Not so much anymore. I will
no,
say
I'd
that.
Feel
kill
that.
if you like that again, dude.
I feel like
wouldn't
I'm just
be-
gonna shoot the ball once, and I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Oh, speaking of that, when so I gave in and went and played in our intramural softball tournament the other day, and I was in pain for 5 days after. So much pain. That was the first time I'd thrown a ball in like 3 years.
See, it's
Swung a
funny
bat.
that you talk
3
about it as
years.
well, because this weekend is like our alumni softball tournament
Mm-hmm.
for like my high school. And funny thing, like I straight up just like told, like we have like a little Facebook group. They were like, "Oh, who's playing?" And I'm just kind of like, "Nah, I'm going on tour, so I won't be able to make it." And they're just kind of like, "Oh, well, don't forget us when you're famous, dude." And I just
Oh, I
go,
hate that. That makes
"Oh,
me so
it's the
freaking
worst
mad.
thing ever. They're like, "Oh, don't forget about us when you're famous."
But-
And my straight up,
But you ain't even like this Facebook page though.
Yeah.
Where's the like on the Facebook
You're
page?
right. You're absolutely right.
Oh, dude.
I just clapped back with, "Who are you again?"
I'm too famous to know you.
Oh, what?
Oh, dude, people do that at work all the time. I'll be like, yeah, man, they'll ask, how's the music stuff going? Oh, yeah, we got a new single out, or hey, yeah, we got working on this or whatever. Oh, man, y'all must be getting big, dude. Y'all must be getting famous, man. Don't forget about us, And I'm just like, shut up. You don't know what I go through. You have
don't
no
know the
idea.
struggle.
You know about my life, my struggles, my time.
Speaking of that, I do want to commend you. Will was talking about how a while ago how you like been grinding to make this tour happen. The fact that you're driving all the way from Lafayette to get here to practice and whatnot.
A good hour and a half drive just
Yeah.
to practice once a week with us is fantastic.
So for no other reason, come to our show to thank Aaron for being so awesome.
Yeah, don't let Aaron's wasted gas be in vain.
Yeah, and also don't let Aaron think that coming on tour with us was the worst mistake he ever made.
Yeah.
No
If you could see his face right now, he's just like, yeah, don't.
Please
It's
don't.
sinking in.
God, please don't.
Let's go ahead and wrap this up, dudes. I got to get rolling soon. So just do a little recap. A bunch of stuff that doesn't have anything to do with music, and then a couple of things about tour. and free stuff on our Monday night show at Wingfingers. Shout out to Almost Digital and Prophet Pariah for sending us a big welcome to go
Absolutely.
play with them at Fang Wangers.
Oh,
That's
welcome.
Wing Fingers in Lafayette.
Catch us there on Monday. Show starts at
8, 7,
7
7. Show up at 7 to be safe, right? It's gonna be
We're-
packed. It's gonna be super
well,
packed. So you
yeah.
know.
So I mean, if you want to get a good standing spot, you're gonna have to get there at a decent time. Show starts at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, people.
8 o'clock.
So
So-
please be there by 7 o'clock. Come say hi. Get a hug. Get a hug from Trey.
Yeah. You think 7's early enough? I think it's gonna be.
I mean, if
pushing
they
it.
want, if they can come in and give us a,
We'll have a merch table set up.
we'll have it.
Casey will be there that night. The one and only night.
Casey,
Casey will be
yes.
there.
If you want to, everyone, don't miss Casey's one and only show of the tour.
Let Casey know that where he's gonna be there in spirit.
We truly do love him as much as we roast him.
Yeah, we do. We love all each other and all that fun shit. Hey, any last words, Aaron?
Nothing I can think of.
I'm good.
Just
Good.
thank y'all again for
Irrelevant.
having me on the
Thank you
podcast
for-
and having me on the tour and giving me this opportunity and opportunity for all of us actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, one last thing. You want to talk anything a little bit about what you got going on this summer?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what we got going on?
Yeah.
Like as for
Hey,
no,
you.
otherwise are like my stuff.
What's going on in Aaron's life?
Yeah.
So I'll probably end up getting an email while I'm out here on tour, which I'm really hoping it's going to be from the record label out in LA that I hope. So I'll be possibly doing an internship with a record label, Fearless Records.
Beautiful.
I also applied out to Velvet Hammer, who worked with like Code Orange, System of a Down, Alice in Chains. They worked with them, and also applied to Sumerian Records as well.
And these are nothing but like huge labels. Those are
Yeah,
all
these are, like,
very
really
prestigious
big,
labels.
Yeah, very prestigious labels out in LA. So I get that, and I complete my internship, and
He's officially done with college after that.
officially done with college.
Hell yeah.
That's
Thank God.
hell yeah.
That's pretty cool though, man. You're gonna make some pretty incredible connections. You know,
Yeah.
you'll have a
I
opportunity.
have a lot of stuff planned for when I'm out there, not only for, like my career and future, but like also for profit as well. I'm hoping to make quite a few connections for us, and hopefully a few connections for Lafayette itself. Maybe try and get some Fearless bands.
Just
maybe in
it's
Lafayette if I can.
it's a huge opportunity. I know this is kind of tooting our own horn, but it's a huge opportunity for us, for Mirages, for you guys who don't know, Card from Stone Records is who put this on. So big shout out to Jake, if you're listening out there, buddy. Jake, he really spent some time between his college, between work, getting all of these shows put together for us.
College work,
yeah.
running his own label.
So
Dude's putting in the work.
if you haven't already, please go check out his label. Go check out his bands, 'cause that's really the only way that people get found is,
Yeah.
it's support from you guys.
Yeah, he's Jake is definitely one of those go getter type of guys. Very I have a big respect for Jake because he's we haven't actually ever face to face met with Jake, but the little bit of conversation we had, you can tell that he's one of those dudes that he's got a goal and he's gonna do or die. He's gonna make it happen if that's the last thing he does, or he'll figure out a way. I get that vibe from him, and I think with all the crap that we had going on, trying to figure out recording stuff and then figure out our next moves that we have going on. Don't want to spill too much about what we have coming up, but we were dealing with a lot of our own internal stuff, so our hand was very limited in what's going on this tour. Jake probably did 90% of the legwork, so big shout out to Jake with Car from Stone. Definitely go look at his stuff, like Will said. Good guy.
And don't forget about the band that we are going on tour with, Mirages, absolute fucking beast. Like
They're incredible.
I fucking love them. And
They-
if I don't want to think it's because they're just friends. You know, I'm not supporting them because they're just our friends. I'm supporting them because they really got some good ass music.
No, dude, I'm 100%, dude.
Absolutely.
I put them up there with some of the biggest names in the scene right now. To be honest, I think that they are that caliber of a band.
And see, I don't really know the guys from Mirages all that well.
You
except
fixing
for that
to
one
ball?
time. Yeah, we're all fixing to get really close, real quick, in a short amount of time. But no, like today, actually, like I actually streamed their stuff on Spotify while I was packing everything up. And for me, not really being friends with them, acquaintances more than anything, and the music's good. Like completely unbiased, friendly opinion. Like it's actually really good.
It's fantastic.
I think if not to play our own songs, I think I'm most excited to listen to their set
Oh,
6 days a week.
Oh yeah,
I'm a fuck around on Scavenger. I'm just saying.
so good.
Catch me in the pit.
Such a good song.
I'll see you there, Chief.
Yeah, dude. I do. While we're on that topic, I think one thing about them that really catches me with their music is Alec, the guitarist and clean vocals, has a style that it seems translates from his other band, Earth Contemporary, a very melodic and somewhat groove oriented style that he incorporates into Mirages. And Half World, the beginning of that song, so good. It just, I have never heard anything quite like that. And to me, that separates them from a lot of bands in that genre. That groove melody that he brings into it.
And not just his guitar, but even his vocals. I feel his vocals have a lot of. I don't even. It's just. It catches the ear and like drags you into the song.
It's unique. It's
Yeah.
definitely unique. Which, by the way, I'm gonna toot your horn a little bit. I have
About
heard that
fucking
you have
time.
quite the unique set of vocals yourself, which I agree. You have I don't know like who to be like, yeah, you know, Will kind of sounds like this guy. I can't do that because you definitely have a unique kind of like in between.
It's definitely a different sound,
Yeah.
and I like it. Like when I first heard The Descent, that was like
What song is that?
We have a song called
We have a song called The Descent.
The Descent.
I don't think we announced that yet.
shit.
Um
Y'all didn't hear that. Surprise.
It's okay. I'm the worst for name dropping. I'm pretty sure I already name dropped that song on
It's
Marcus's
if you guys haven't known,
Just bleep that out. It'll be fine.
We've been in the studio recording tirelessly the past 3 or 4 months, trying to get these lists of songs done, and yeah. So that's one of the songs we've been grinding on.
I just want to announce it. I just want to say stuff. We're getting pretty close though, right?
Yeah, I'd hope so.
No.
Carry on though, Aaron.
It is a great song though, and just you are definitely a vocal powerhouse on that
Damn.
one.
Wow. Oof.
That's heavy.
Like it's just really good.
Hey,
like,
I'm gonna wait for.
enjoy it.
I'm gonna go ahead fishing here and wait for my compliment. Okay.
I wish you'd move around more on stage.
I wish
Oh,
you weren't
that's
so fucking
hurtful.
awkward, bud.
No, Michael
No.
is
No, actually,
a hell of a
after
guitarist.
saying that, I don't want you to say anything nice about me because
No, you really are a hell of a guitarist. Like I really like your style.
You know what sucks now? Because now I have to live up to that.
yeah,
Now that it's actually spoken, I have no other choice but to be a vocal powerhouse.
yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna let Aaron down, and I can't live with myself.
No, I
If I
can't.
did that.
You got that, Chief.
I
You
expect nothing
honestly
less.
got that.
Well,
Do more, expect less.
I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my same point I always make though. I'm usually confined to a 2 foot by 2 foot space. It is hard for me to move around at all. Not only that, but my leads are quite complex.
Michael is a big man.
I'm a
He
large
doesn't get
man.
a very big space.
And I'm always hiding
Right.
behind Casey. If you look at any of our video footage, you literally can't ever see me
Well, how
because
about,
I'm in this like
how about
little
I
tiny
just-
spot.
I go stand by Trey for a little bit. I like that side of the stage anyways. Like that's usually my preferred side of the stage.
No, I'd rather you stay very close to me because then I can't like
Judge
have
me.
a reason why I didn't move. Like if
It's his
you
cop-out every
leave,
time,
then
so.
No,
if you,
that's just for him to like point me out after the show, like, hey, you messed up here.
yeah. Well, I see some of my stuff gets a bit complex at times, and I'm very like dialed into what I'm doing. So
And I
you know,
completely understand that. Like with some of the material that we have in the works for profit right now, like I'll probably be in the same situation as you. I won't be able to move around at all.
dude, it's so funny because like I feel like if you watch me enough and you get to know like how I am, you'll be like, okay, that must be an easy part to play, because he's like actually kind of moving around a little bit. And then when I'm just standing very still, you're like, okay, that's a hard part to play.
Even on some of the hard stuff that we play, like I still try to move around as much as I can, even though I know that I am messing up, but I just kind of do it for like a whole stage presence thing.
Yeah, I feel that. I understand. People
Since our
people
stuff
say
is
that.
a little bit on the heavier side,
Yeah,
try
people.
to portray that Macho Man Randy Savage on stage.
Oh yeah. Is that what you're channeling your inner
Audi.
any Audi Randy Savage?
Ooh, brother.
Yeah, we're in our practice space right now, and I'm just looking at all the equipment that we have to load and unload every day, and it's not something I look forward to.
Hope you got a spine of steel, bud, because it's gonna hurt.
Well, that's
Yep.
our workout though.
Because I definitely
Does
don't.
can that count as our workout?
No.
Loading and unloading every day.
What are we gonna do? Like squat my rack case or something? I mean, it's heavy enough.
I think it works. Yeah.
It's a real workout when I'm loading in and out of here.
So if you see us on tour, we're all hunched over. You know why.
Don't-
This has been our workout.
Don't hesitate to bring us an ice pack and a bottle of water.
Please.
Please.
All right, this time for real. We're gonna wrap this up. Monday night.
The Bayou Beatdown tour.
Bayou Beatdown tour.
Starting on Monday, going through Saturday, we have Lafayette first,
Come to our tour.
Lafayette, Louisiana. Then we have
Come to our tour.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Memphis,
Tennessee.
Jacksonville,
Come to our tour.
Florida, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes, and also another
to
thing
our
we need to
tour.
add about that last show in Charlotte, it's Mosh for What Matters tour. So let me look this up. Let me make sure I have my facts right. But it is actually going to be kind of a benefit tour or a benefit show that Jake from Car from Stone was putting on, and also I don't want to get this wrong. What is this? What is it? Sauce with Spoons?
Sauce with spoon.
Which I've never met the guy that runs that, but
must be a good guy.
I imagine so. So basically what they did is they partnered with two nonprofit organizations in the Carolinas, and the guy from Sauce. Ooh, I'm botching this. I'm sorry, guy. Caleb, just Caleb is what his name is.
Gotcha.
I apologize. for
Shout out
butchering
Caleb.
this. Yes, shout out for you for doing this. He partnered with the Ben Arden Center in Columbia to provide, and here's what it says: it's to provide underprivileged children and people of color the opportunity to learn beginner music theory.
Okay.
That's amazing,
That's
honestly.
dope.
I
That's
see you,
something
fam.
cool. And then Jake from Car from Stoned partnered with Hope for the Day, which is based out of Chicago that focuses on suicide prevention. So
Oh man, that's really good. I have
heavy.
I have been feeling very close to, not like close to that, like I'm not like, suicidal or nothing, but I've been feeling very strongly about stuff because I see, just stuff I've seen lately.
Yeah, I
And
feel you
that's-
on that one.
I saw something earlier today that kind of had me in my feels about that. Basically, the long story short was a ex-service member tried to get help from a doctor, and basically they turned him away. And ultimately, he said why people are giving up on me, so why shouldn't I give up on myself? And he took his own life, and that I just not to kill the mood, but I'm glad we're doing that because I really would like to do something to
I
give
am
back.
excited to
in
be a
that.
part of such a a show that actually isn't just for us.
Yeah, I
It's for
love
a lot more
benefit
than
shows.
just us.
But so anyway, Bayou Be Down tour.
With our friends Mirages, put on by Car from Stone Records.
Make sure to keep up with us. We will be doing some updates daily.
Check out our website. Check out Mirages' website. All the information can be found on Facebook, on these event pages. So,
And check out Aaron's wonderful hair.
and Prophet Pride.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.